There are a few simple steps to set up a slip bobber. Basically, the first is you need to put on the line cinch. And so every slip bobber that you buy comes with one of these. I recommend buying an additional pack. I think it's a couple bucks and you get 50 or so of these things in there. It's basically a tube with a little line on it. All you do is you put the line through the tube, just like that. And then what you want to do is you want to slide the rope off of the tube and then go ahead and toss the tube away. And then you take these two tag ends and just tighten them. You don't want it super tight, but you definitely want it snug so you can move it up and down the line. This is what's gonna allow you to choose the depth that you want to fish at. So once you've got it cinched down pretty good, go ahead and snip off the tag ends. I mean, you can get it pretty close. It doesn't have to be perfect. Again, it's just a line, so you can reel it up no problem. So we've got the line, the cinch line on our actual main line. The next step is you want to put a bead on. And so this is actually an extremely important step. If you do not put this bead on, the bobber hole is big enough to go over the line. So the bobber stop actually won't work. So you need to have that bead on. So I've got the line holding the bead on. Next step is the bobber. Make sure you're starting the line through the top of the bobber, not the bottom, then it'll be upside down when it's in the water. So you want to run the line through the top of the bobber all the way out. There's a hole all the way through it. So you just want to slide it on through. Again, this is going to allow your weight or your hook, whatever you have at the bottom, hang directly below the bobber. So we've got it out. You can see now that we have the cinch knot as well as the bead, that holds the bobber in place. Next part is to tie your hook on. You can either use a regular Aberdeen hook with some split shot weights, or I'm just going to use a jig head here, an 1/8 ounce jig head. Will be plenty of weight for what I'm trying to fish. You basically just want to tie it on. I usually just do a simple cinch knot, a couple strands. I'm not going for super big fish. But just tie whatever knot you prefer, tighten it down, snip off the excess, and you have your slip bobber. So basically now, depending on what depth you want to fish, you can move this knot farther or closer if you want to make it more shallower. And then when that bobber hits the water, the weight's going to go below it and just stay right there. So that's going to allow you to fish a lot deeper water without getting it all entangled. And you can reel this little knot, you can reel that up into your reel. You won't have any problems with things getting tangled. So that's how you set up slip bobber.